It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
Alright guys, it's that time we got to step in the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. JFW Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travesty.
And I am the Rocket Pro Wrestling co-general manager, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle.
And I smoke socially, and I take ibuprofen. I'm Pacman Punk. Because I'm wearing the shirt.
You smoke socially?
Occasionally. If I have a couple beers, I'm like, cigarette sounds good. I like cigars on occasion.
I'm guessing it's like a Marlboro Light.
Actually, there's that one I have on my desk, and I'm trying to remember the name.
There's that one on my desk.
I think American Spirit.
He's a Paul Mall or something. Or you're a Newport guy.
He looks like a vape guy.
Vape nose.
Good for you, man. Good for you. How long have you been smoking?
On and off for pretty much since I turned 18.
Yeah. Good for you, man.
But occasionally.
I like you a little bit more now.
Yeah. I'm not straight edge, but I do things.
Yeah, you're more like short edge.
And I am the LIM champion.
Yeah, get your belt up here, man. I got a lot of messages and stuff about people missing seeing that title last week.
I know, and the title missed seeing everybody last week as well.
People are all like, "Where's Pacman? We want Pacman back." I love our made-up shit that I'm saying. But, guys, what we got to talk about today? I know we talked about IPW match card and LCW's match card coming up for this weekend. We got to recap CSW from this past Friday. Before we dive into any of that, and I guess we'll talk a little bit about the fourth mother box because it sounds like they bitched a little bit about us, but they also invited us to something. I thought that was pretty cool. Before we get into any of that, though, we do got to mention that this episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It's a one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got them all. All you got to do is go to CarterComics.com, flip your cart with all their amazing products. Use discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. You'll save 10% on your entire order. Not just at their website, but also on their eBay account, and you could use the discount code there. You can also use the multi-purchase discount, which means you buy more than one of their comics at a time. You get additional 10% on top of the 10% you get from using our discount code, plus free shipping on your entire order. So if you're looking for comics, if you're looking to build a collection, or maybe even finish one, go to CarterComics.com, buy 1, 2 or more comics. Use discount code. You can save a total of 20% plus free shipping. Oh, man. Nubby, where are we at today? We good? I can't remember how we are this week.
I think we're all right.
We fine this week?
I think we're all right. I mean, we had our little tiff, last week-ish. On Facebook, but whatever. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I just want to track and see where we stand. Probably pretty much on a weekly basis now. So,
I think we will not argue today.
I don't see us arguing today. No.
And Travis, we're better than we were a year ago.
I mean, we're. It's not my notes. So
you didn't make the note. Argue with Travis about this today.
I mean, I still have NDAs still there, but that's fine.
Which is a real thing.
It's fine.
Yeah, Pacman, you commented on a post from a year ago for some reason, bringing up the past, which solid, as one would do, being you. Good times though. Good times.
Good times.
Yeah. The whole, I'm going to eat my words and regret I ever said anything, and that you're coming for me, and, whatever you put in your, weird Valentine's letters to your girlfriends and shit.
The roses are blue, violets are red thing didn't really play well with them, I will say that.
No. Unlike you, it doesn't age well.
No. Yeah, I age like curdled milk.
Yeah. Speaking of amazing aging, though, happy birthday to the parents of Pacman. I didn't realize that both your parents had very close birthdays, so awesome.
Mm-hmm. 5 days apart.
I bet that was a topic of conversation when they first met.
Not to sound like Santino, but what you mean?
I mean, so, there's
Hold on a second. If you're going to imitate Santino, you can't move your teeth.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to squint a little bit.
What do you mean?
Yeah. What do you mean? Your birthdays and white girl wasted. What? Speaking of white girl wasted, happy birthday to Pacman's mom.
I mean, both of their birthdays were in February, right?
Right.
So,
Pacman,
a lot of times...
Pacman, when's your birthday?
July 3rd.
July 3rd. Okay. So, yeah. That's not 9 months from when they met. Okay.
Usually when people first meet or they're about to date, that's one of the topics that get them talking, is their birthdays. Ooh, we have the same month birthday. Ooh, let's go to bed together. It's usually how it starts.
You know what I love most about, well, first off, what I love most, and from what people have seen in our videos, is clearly Turtle is recorded from a different place. And what I love most is you and the love of your life are in the same room right now. And she has no idea what we're saying, but she hears you. And I have no doubt that what you just said, she is staring at you from across the room like.
So you are not like almost, okay, so you're not completely wrong. She does that. She will give me a look at certain things when I talk, when I say some shit. Like, she can probably look at me right now as I'm talking about her. See, well, you can't see, obviously, but I just got the little, eyes, but.
That's right, she's Tina for a reason.
Yeah. So she's on her computer at the same time, like, doing her shit on the computer, and then if I say something stupid, and it'll get her attention, she'll just give me a look, shake her head, or whatever, or even comment.
So. All right. Perfect. Let's talk about Fourth Mother Box for a minute, and then we'll dive into important shit.
Treated.
Right. First off, I know they didn't say a lot of shit negative, like overall. Again, I know that the whole topic of us came up to begin with because they made another fart joke, which big fucking surprise. And I know they talked about me saying how I hate their show because they make poo jokes, and there's a good chance at some point I did say I fucking hate that they do that. I don't hate their show. I listen to it for a reason. I'm not going to listen to a show that I hate. I enjoy the Fourth Mother Box. I enjoy when they talk about Marvel and DC and they talk about the movies and stuff like that. Huge fan of that. I'm not a fan. I understand that Kyle's having, like computer issues or something, and he's recording, I'm assuming, off of his phone or whatever.
My bad. Couldn't hold it in. Sorry, guys.
Come on, Nubby. Dude, I smelled that from here.
God, I could taste that. But I do believe that Kyle's lying. And I know a lot of people, want to believe that Kyle's an honest person. He's not. He's clearly lying.
He really isn't.
I don't think that Kyle has computer issues. I don't feel like he's having a difficulty recording without sounding the way he does. Clearly, he is recording from his face being like shoved face down into a pillow. Because I know Kyle like I know Kyle, he likes to live his life face down, ass up. And I understand it, and I'm not judging him in any way whatsoever. But just lift your head out of the pillow when you're doing a podcast so you don't sound as muffled. You want to talk about how I sound like Roz from, Monsters, Inc. and everything, but at least people can hear me. All you gotta do is just turn your head out of the fucking cushion or tell fucking Billy behind you to chill out for a second.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong. Trust me, I know.
You're never wrong, right?
That's right. That's right. I'm as honest as they come. And also, I at the end of the show, which I'm glad I listened to the complete ending because I almost didn't. I guess they're coming up to a 3-year anniversary, which awesome. Congratulations to them for, surviving 3 years of podcasting together. Fantastic. But we might be invited to something called Fourth Mother Talk.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing is Fourth Mother Box and Jedi Talk kind of.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we get to be on there with possibly Brad, the one who started this whole war to begin with.
Is that the one that was sitting in the lawn chair or something?
Yeah, in his pink shorts.
Yeah, there we go.
Said to never be on the Fourth Mother Box ever again.
Yeah. It's, I mean, I would love to be on a show like that with them. I don't know. I don't believe I could bring anything to that kind of show because as much as I do enjoy watching Marvel and DC movies, there's not really anything I can really talk about. That's more your guys' stuff. Like fucking Pacman can sit there and talk about fucking, Emperor Palpatine or whatever the fuck it is. And, Don't laugh like I'm wrong because that's what they fucking said on the show last week.
Well, here's the thing. Like, thinking about it, like, you could go on there, describe various Star Wars characters, and see if they can guess who the fuck you're talking about. Like who's that Star Wars character?
What did I say about the fucking Jar Jar thing?
Space Platypus.
There we go. That fucking thing. See? God. It's funny in the moment, but after a while, I just don't remember. It's like Kyle. It's not memorable, but it's just entertaining in the moment. You stop by and have lunch with him yet, by the way?
We have not had lunch together yet. He just keeps trying to steal that big gold belt I have above my desk, thinking that it's the LIN title, which I keep safely right next to me, not on the ground. It's right here, upside down. Now it's right side up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to have to do a lot more than that to go get the gold.
But see, now I'd be really scared at this point around Kyle because he knows all about that Frosty Walrus. And that was kind of scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't invite Kyle to any kind of zoo outings or anything like that.
No.
No. Fuck no.
I heard he was banned from the petting zoo.
Oh, you mean the Workhorse's house? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, while we're on the topic of Fourth Mother Box, I gotta get my shit in.
Yeah, no, trust me. I know people are waiting for it. I know how I was.
So, there's been a movement that I've tried to start. It's been an underground movement in that we've kind of buried the lead on it. I feel I have. And I just really want to make it perfectly clear. We are all still waiting for them to release what they've been hiding with the Double J episode they recorded last month. Outside of that little troll job that Tom did at the start of that episode, we haven't heard anything. We haven't heard anything that Double J has said. They're really kind of trying to bury it under the rug. And the less that they talk about it, and the fact that they're not talking about it at all, when clearly there's still a demand for it, it's clear that they got something to hide from that episode. So, again, hashtag release the Double J cut. And I'm not talking about that picture you put on your story, Thomas. Release the Double J cut.
You lost me at bury it under the rug.
You can bury it under the rug. Depends on the type of rug.
You took two fucking phrases and just threw them together as if that's normal.
If the rug is made of dirt.
You Fourth Mother Box the fuck out of that. By taking two completely logical, normal fucking things, mashing them together, and just spewing it out there in the fucking world. Buried it. That's the name of this. That's the name of this fucking show. Burying it under the rug.
Buried it under the rug. I mean, it's possible.
It works.
Fucking name.
I've seen a lot of shows, people get buried and then there's a rug on top.
Documents. Never mind. No, I was gonna make documentaries on John Wayne Gacy.
Today. Okay, first off, Gacy didn't bury anyone under a rug. He buried people in a crawl space.
But the rug was above it, technically.
Fucking, I hate you so much.
See, did you miss this last week?
No, I didn't. I love the fact that we were able to get through an entire episode to the point where we had filler in order just to reach an hour and a half. Because that's how smooth everything fucking goes. And then here you are with your curly ass fucking pube beard and shit, trying to bury shit under a fucking rug.
It's a good beard. No, Tom and Kyle are burying it under the rug.
Yeah.
I said my piece, Travis.
Maybe you should worry less about what Double J said on the fourth Mother Box and focus more on your fan wars.
Well,
because I'm still waiting for these promo battles, bro. It seemed like one.
There were two. Double J and Danielle.
Yeah, that's one. Did the other one come out?
Yeah, Gabagool and Matt went Facebook Live a couple weeks ago.
Oh, on a live?
Yeah, actually Gabagool stepped away and let his cousin Tony Babagool Ross come in and say his piece.
Was there a rebuttal to that?
There was. It was on Facebook Live. There should be. All I'll say is there is one more promo battle coming, and it might very well be this week. So keep on the lookout.
Travis, hey, I got that video. God,
too soon.
Travis, hey,
hey,
my name is not Pacman. It's PX. Look at my fucking bicepless arms. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, all arms have biceps, just mine are smaller than most.
Yours are bigger than Dave West.
But yes, they are bigger than Dave West's. But it's not the size, it's how you use them.
Nubby, anything you want to add to the fourth Mother Box?
No, actually, because we kind of said everything. They didn't really come after me. I mean, they said they hated me, and that's about it. I've been hearing that all my life.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle.
They did say you shit yourself.
Well, that happens.
Yeah, everyone poops. I think there's a book about
shit
that.
happens.
It does.
Yeah.
Sometimes in my pants. It happens.
Yeah. Well, fourth Mother Box, we appreciate the invite to whatever the hell you're trying to put together. Let us know. I'll give you a maybe.
So you might go to that.
I might go to that. Pacman will go because, Pacman wants to get his shit in wherever he can.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that all the people know that they need to hashtag release the Double J cut.
Yeah, why don't you fly down to Florida and fucking find it?
I'm gonna, I'll send a team down there, a crack team of crack investigative PIs with mustaches, and they're gonna go to Tom's house, and they're gonna try to find his soul, but then I'll correct them and let them know we need the Double J cut because, let's be honest, Tom's a ginger. He doesn't have a soul.
Yeah.
So, but then they'll be able to find it. So we'll release the Double J cut. But in the meantime, before that, we hope that the fourth Mother Box hashtag releases the Double J cut.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Push your glasses up on your nose, you fucking old ass man. Oh,
what are you asking me?
God damn. I don't want to fucking look at you like you're trying to read a fucking menu at a goddamn Denny's or IHOP, either way.
How'd you know I wasn't? That Grand Slam looked pretty good.
What the hell are you looking off to the side for there, Santino? Fucking look at the camera, goddamn.
I am. I was looking at you.
Oh, you mentioned Denny's. They talked about Denny's on the fourth Mother Box.
They did.
How dare you, Kyle? Disrespect Denny's like that. It's a classic.
Why is it every time they have to fucking say shitty things, it has to do with fucking Denny's? What did Denny's ever do to them?
Maybe it's because every time Kyle goes to Denny's, they still ask him if he wants to order off the kids' menu.
Oh, that one's cool. It does come with the map. I'm still trying to go through. I'm still trying to.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
And the waitress always has to tell him, now make sure, Kyle, you color inside lines. Maybe he's upset about that.
Right, he's a doctor, right?
Yeah. He should seek therapy with himself.
Right.
How do I make me feel?
Yeah, and there's another thing too. He doesn't like us to the point where he's stealing our shit.
Yeah.
Because I believe now, because we would go around telling people, oh, you don't listen to our show? Fuck yourself. But now he's going around telling people, oh, if you listen to Jedi Talk, fuck yourself. What?
It's true.
Gimmick infringement.
And he still has nothing clever to say to them. He's like, you guys are horrible.
Yeah, you guys suck. You're all a bunch of monsters.
That was good.
I'm watching you, Kyle. Always watching. I'm trying to figure out a point where I actually make that fucking sound when I talk. The only time I can ever think about doing it is in, like, the intro. Just freaking wrestling, that part. I think that's the only part where I sound Roz-like. Instead, he sits there and thinks that I'm sitting here constantly, okay, guys, let's sit here and talk about the podcast. We got IPW and SCW. Okay, Nubby, talk about CSW.
That's more like Kyle.
What you got, Nubby? Share me your results. Oh, fucking hell. My throat's killing me, though. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's brutal. And you know what? I have no shame in the fact that I can sound like her. People like to make impressions. Big fucking deal. I could also do a pretty solid stitch. I won't do it on the show, but I could.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fuck yourself, Kyle. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not going to turn anyone from not listening to the Fourth Mother Box, because regardless of the negativity they say about us, still, I like the conversations that they have as it relates to DC and Marvel and all that other stuff. So yeah, it's in the fact that they're talking about wrestling now because they want to be like us. Solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good for them. Good for them. They need to figure out what brings the views, and you know, hey, if it works for us, maybe it'll work for them too. And I feel like it does.
Yeah.
I just need Kyle to fucking, release the pillow that's bitten between his fucking teeth.
And release the Fourth Mother, the Double J cut.
Yeah.
Do that.
This is why you're the fourth love child.
I'm the 69th father crate.
What?
I don't know. It sounded good in my head. It sounded better in my head.
Not when you use the word 69 and father in the same fucking statement.
Hey, did I ever tell you my dad's Flash Harris?
No, you guys live your 69 life and keep me the fuck out of it. I don't give a shit.
Nice!
Nubby, does he know what that means?
I hope so. Or maybe not. I don't know.
I messed it because you said 69 and my first thought was nice because you said the funny number.
You talked about Flash Harris.
I did.
And then Travis said what he said. And then you said nice.
Well, I didn't hear the other part. I just heard 69 and I thought nice. What did you say, Travis?
With Flash Harris?
I told you.
No.
You said,
no, that's
Flash Harris and my dad.
No.
And I said, well, you and your dad go live your 69 life. And you said nice.
No.
So, yeah, good for you. And
soundbite.
Kyle, Tom, fucking have fun with that.
Soundbite.
Because that's something that's not being edited out of my fucking show because that now exists. And if you're all excited for having a t-shirt on TeePublic, wait until that one fucking pops up.
When I see that shirt, I'll be like, oh, damn!
I'm just going to put a 69 and put you in the 6 and fucking Flash in the 9 of the holes. And people, draw your own conclusions. Like Pacman did. And on the back, it'll just say, nice.
What have I done?
You said a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah, that just sounds like me on the daily, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, what the problem is you thought you heard what you heard, but you didn't listen to what was said.
I did not. I didn't listen to the JFW podcast, so does that mean I have to go fuck myself?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
It's like with Rion. Like when Rion was saying that he didn't listen to that one show and you're expecting people to tell him to fuck himself. It's like, it's not about listening to every single episode. It's like, if you listen to it, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta listen to every single episode.
I couldn't give him what he wanted, but there was a catch.
Yeah, which it doesn't matter. According to Rachel, I'm a do nothing bitch, so what the fuck do I know? Okay, let's talk about CSW. That happened last Friday.
It did.
Was it Hearts on Fire?
Hearts on Fire, and it's officially on IWTV right now.
Perfect.
Getting it up there pretty quick.
Screen. I can sit back. We're good.
You good over there?
Yeah, I didn't realize how close I was to the fucking camera. I was like, Jesus, yeah. I got this new fucking light on my camera now, and I feel like I'm just a moth being drawn to it for some reason. It's on warm mode, and I just feel like, being cuddled.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
So, speaking of cuddling, Hearts on Fire happened for CSW this past Friday. Yeah, it worked, kind of.
Hold on a second. What are you doing, Pacman?
I'm getting my notes ready for IPW.
Okay, well, do me a favor.
Yes.
Because granted the fact that we just made a joke about you 69ing your dad, don't look down and your shoulders fucking going like this. Because this is what I'm seeing.
I have a bit of a cramp in my right arm. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I am not helping myself.
No, you're not. And the fact that this is video and shit now, yeah, no.
I'm just gonna go to mute.
Yeah, go ahead. Pretend there's a train coming by. Nubby, I apologize. It's just the fucking little pervert underneath you is fucking creeping me out on a consistent basis.
Hey, on my side, he's underneath you.
Is he?
Yeah.
Even better. Just one big fucked up Brady bunch.
Yeah.
Okay. Hearts on Fire. Who's the guest this time?
Gringo Loco and Mila. Might have been Mila. Moore.
Gotcha. And then Sky Blue is also here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Let's hear about what happened.
So, on the pre-show, we had Chris Miller and FXB in a tag team match against Lily Pescadita and Jack Ballard. Chris Miller and FXB got the win over Lily and Jack. Miller and Lily still have this beef with each other. There was a moment in the match where Lily speared the holy hell out of Chris Miller through the ropes and onto the outside. It was pretty good. But Chris Miller and FXB, yes, did get the win. Then we had the Futures Battle Royal. I don't remember which number it was, but that's fine. I don't pay attention to Stan Payne anyway. Or even Wade Hunt, because he was the ring announcer. 50-something annual Futures Battle Royal. Eddie Grayson was the winner. And then on to the main show. The show started with a video of Steve Boz outside walking to the arena. All of a sudden, the Haykeepers jump him. And Warhorse got in his face, said some shit, and they beat him up. And Marche kind of made the save, but he was a little late. And then Boz lost some change.
Oh, outside. I think I got confused there for a minute. So Boz was outside. The Haykeepers attacked Boz.
Yep.
And the Warhorse came out, and all three of them were attacking Boz?
Well, there was you got Hollister, a Warhorse, and Boucher and Marston. Yeah, I might have been Tupu. I can't remember if Tupu was involved.
Okay. For some reason in my head I was thinking Warhorse went out to stop it and they attacked him too, but I was like, I thought they were together. Okay. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So, do you believe that maybe that attack was Warhorse's idea, or the Haykeepers kind of planned it on their own?
I'm sure it was a collaboration of both.
Yeah.
But because Warhorse wasn't going to be in the main event, the 6-man tag anyway, tag match, a regular tag match, not 6-man. It was Marston and Boucher in the match, and it might have been their idea then. Who knows? But either way, Boz got attacked. Marche kind of made the save a little late, and then Boz lost some change, fell out of his pocket. Camera caught it.
Did you pick it up?
No. I didn't even know what happened. I saw the video during the show.
Gotcha.
I was too busy getting production ready.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sure that if you were there, you would have done something, maybe to help out or something like that.
Possibly.
Yeah, like Rocket Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, no one knew what was happening until Marche saw at the end. So. And Marche made his way out there. It was a little late, but he still made the save.
Right.
Let's see.
Hold on a second. What the fuck are you chewing on?
Tootsie Pop. I got candy from work today.
Can you not wait for the show to be over to sit there fucking chewing on shit?
I was muted. I figured it'd be cool.
You can never take a fucking week off again, because I think I need to fucking have you in my life every 7 days, or else I start getting annoyed by you all over again.
Thanks, buddy. That means a lot.
I would hope so, because 14 days in between us talking, I just want to punch you in the fucking mouth, and I don't know why. I wish I knew why, and I just don't.
Well, maybe not right now.
You are bugging the fuck out of me, and you're not even doing anything wrong, and I can admit that. You are just sitting there being a person, and for some reason, I just hate you.
In a good way?
I don't know yet.
How dare you? You stupid person, you.
I don't know. I'm the worst.
Just watching you fucking chew just makes me think, oh, God.
It's a very good Tootsie Pop. It was cherry.
Cherry is the best. Okay.
Right?
Okay, I think I'm better now. Okay.
Maybe. All right. So, show officially begins with the Metro Division title as Iniestra defended his title and defeated Adam Stallion. Adam Stallion almost had it, but he just couldn't cut the mustard, if you will. He ended up tapping out to the ankle lock, I believe. Then a video popped up as Conan Lycan went to Solomon Tupu to get some answers, asking if he knew anything about the attack from last month. And Tupu was trying to, explain himself and said he didn't know that it was going down, that he didn't know that was the plan. Was he lying? I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know him pretty well. Do you think he was?
I don't know him that well. I don't talk to him.
You know him better than anyone else on this show.
True, but I still don't know him that well to know if he's a liar. I mean, he's a pimp and all, but pimps lie, but I don't know.
He's a pimp, and you should know, man. One pimp to another.
Yeah, Nubby, you were a pimp.
You were a pimp once.
At one time at
the
prime
primest
time,
of times. The primest of times, pimp.
Yeah, those were different days, though. This is 2024. Who knows what kind of pimp Solomon Tupu is. So.
Ooh, that's true.
Pimping ain't easy, man. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, but someone's got to do it. So it might as well be Solomon Tupu.
Right. Gotta keep that pimp hand strong. I get it. I mean, I don't get it. I'm a gentleman and I care for people, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I was a friendly pimp. I only slapped my bitches once. So
yeah, just keep them in line. I got you.
Yeah. I think it's aggressive if it's more than one.
Well, yeah. So when you backhand somebody once, then it's fine. But when you come back again, it's way too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then where they're like, yeah, and then it's just a Three Stooges bit.
But yeah, remember, I do them open-handed, because if I were to do a fist, I can get disqualified.
That's right.
But that was back in the day.
Yeah, that was in the primetime pimp days.
Yeah.
Now you're turtle.
Yeah, I don't know where that shirt is.
You're just out there shell-shocking bitches now.
Shell-shocking them bitches, yeah.
Fucking shell-shocking bitches.
Yep.
Yeah.
You shell-shocking son of a bitch.
It's true.
That's right.
Right, Betty? I shell-shock you? Mm-hmm. What else you got?
Hey, she's not even there.
Oh, she's there.
I don't believe you.
I'm not turning the camera.
You don't have to.
Oh, what a dick.
Anyway. I don't know what we're doing here, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life right now. I'm sorry. I think in all honesty, a lot of this has to do with the fact that I'm coming off of a 72-hour fast and my fucking mind is still a little wonky from it. So I do break on that.
I couldn't do that.
Dude, I'm telling you right now though, it was the greatest fucking experience of my life. Like it sucked obviously the moments when you get really hungry and you really want to fucking eat. But the feeling you get from it, because I've talked about my back issues on this freaking show a lot. I think I've talked to about you guys. My back has not felt this great in months. Like there's still a twinge here and there, but I have so much more mobility. And I don't know if it's like a psychological thing that I went through, but for some reason I just feel better, almost euphoric like. And it's weird to shoot a little bit here. It's really hard to try to stay in that travesty character by being like a piece of shit. Well, I just feel too good to fucking do it. And I'm trying to find that weird balance. That's why I'm attacking Pacman. So, sorry there, Pacman.
I could take it. I've taken it this
see, now you just fucked it up. Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I just feel very, I don't want to say euphoric. I'm going to go with the term euphoric. I feel really euphoric right now.
Well, that's good.
Good fucking thing. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. You were saying. So Solomon Tupu, we're not quite sure if he knew or not. Some people may think he is. Some people may think he's not. But okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, because obviously you're CSW. Does he benefit at all if he was involved in it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Unless he's being used.
Gotcha.
Pros and cons, and I don't think he knows really if he is part of the plan. Mm-hmm. Is he being used, or is he really just part of the plan?
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
I do want to learn a lot more about CSW. I'd really love to make a fucking show one day. Yeah. Pacman, let me know when you go to CSW, man. Maybe I'll meet you up there one day.
I'm planning to go at some point this year. I'll let you know.
See, my problem is first off, the drive is a little bit lengthy, and I hate driving up to the city, especially if I'm coming down south. It does suck. But I may have missed the boat on it because I've been hearing and seeing pictures, but hearing mostly about how packed these crowds are getting like lately and stuff. So it's like
super.
Yeah, so I don't do standing like during shows. So if I don't get a seat, I ain't fucking staying. But at the same time, I say, okay, if I drive all the way up there, but you know what? They're worth the standing room because of the talent they bring in and the shows that they put on. So
great shows.
Yeah.
A little bit, and there's everything for everybody on one show. Like, we have different kinds of matches, different types, and it's for everybody.
Yeah, well, they had that, what was it last year? That monster roulette wheel or something like that, that lottery wheel or something.
Yeah. Yeah, Doom Montgomery's wheel. He does it from time to time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I definitely gotta make it. If you guys haven't been to a CSW show, definitely go. Like I said, the talent they bring in is worth the, trip in itself, and so I'll go one day. Yeah. Go ahead, Nubby.
All right, so next we had a scramble, which featured Amina Belmont, Lizard Man, Cypher, Solomon Tupu, who we just talked about, and Doom Montgomery. Who do you think won?
Tupu.
Oh.
Doom Montgomery.
Oh.
Lizard Man.
No.
Cypher.
No.
The other one you said.
Amina Belmont.
I don't remember that other one, but it's Amina Belmont. I remember now because you just said it.
There we go.
And what's funny is last month, Amina Belmont and Cypher were in the scramble, and then they were both in this one, and Amina got the win. It was, I call it the second horror story or something, a horror movie live.
Well, explain the rules of the scramble.
It's just 5 people and one pinner submission that's it.
First fall to
They're
a
all
finish.
the same. Yeah, that's what I meant. See?
No, I got you. So everyone starts at once, first fall to a finish. Okay, so it's basically like a 5-way match.
Yeah, but they call it a scramble.
See, for some reason in my mind, and I don't know if because I know Dreamwave does scrambles, but am I thinking that scrambles are different rules? Because in my mind it's like 2 people start and somebody comes in, and then you get a time limit, and if you pin somebody, then they're the champion. But then it's but it's like a 10-minute time limit, and whoever has the final pin is that
that was original scramble WWE had with the hardcore title.
Okay, I think they also did it with the Divas title at WrestleMania once.
They may have, and there was like a 15-minute time limit, and the title can change hands as many times, and whoever won at the end would be the winner with the belt. What was funny with the hardcore title, though, so not only was that belt on the line, but the 24/7 rule was still in effect. So you have a 15-minute time limit. Someone can be the champion at the end, and then they can still lose the title after the match. And I remember back in my Yarder days, we actually did that match. We had a hardcore title and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were copycats. We were young and stupid.
Yeah.
And I remember at the end, one of the guys I was doing commentary with, I explained to him the rule of the 24/7, and he actually said, so putting a time limit on this match was kind of pointless. I nearly lost my shit. I'm like, you're not wrong. Which is funny, the one that won that match at the end, who took the belt after the match, I should say, was one Twisted Outcast who now is Craig Mitchell.
Oh, Craig.
Yeah.
Solid.
Which, hold that thought. Keep that name in your head, because that becomes important later.
I will keep that guy's name in my fucking mouth.
Purple.
I muted myself. Right. You won't get slapped either.
I muted myself. I muted myself.
So the next segment, we had what we call In the Closet segment.
Yeah.
By Joey Mayberry. In the Closet.
Okay.
And it featured the brass members. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to play a clip of that segment.
Nubby, I would love nothing more than for you to play that clip.
I'm going to play that clip right meow.
Right meow?
I also think you should play that clip.
And the individuals were obviously Joey Mayberry with Jillian, TJ Steele, GM, Eric Schultz, Jax Johnson, and Ryan Matthews. And here we go. Unmute it.
TJ Steele, I hate you. Yes! Yes, damn it, yes! I hate you because you let Jillian get kidnapped by Doom Montgomery and did nothing about it. 100%. I hate you because you let Doom Montgomery cost me my chance at the Metro Division Championship and you did nothing about it. And I hate you because you think these horrible shoes match this outfit. Wow, what a project. Hey, but that's not the only thing I hate. I hate the fact that, Eric, you're cosplaying as a lawyer because if you were a real lawyer, you could afford a better look. Jax Johnson, I hate that you walk out here and try to act all sexy. Let me go ahead and fill you in. There's no one on this planet that wants to Jax your Johnson. Oh, my God. Whoa. And last but not least, I hate gassed up Jim Carrey over here. Okay, let me go ahead and clear that up. I don't think you look like Jim Carrey. I just think everyone here would prefer it if you wore a mask. 100%. No. Now, Joey, I am your boss. keep this up, it's going to go on your quarterly review. On my quarterly review, Jillian and I are independent contractors, bitch. Hell yeah! You don't do that! You don't call me that!
Treated!
There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh, you gotta love Joey Mayberry.
That's fantastic.
Which, after we go through the results, I have to shoot on something that involves Joey Mayberry.
Oh, I know.
And no, I'm not gonna shoot on Joey Mayberry, but it involves Joey.
Oh, you're not gonna do to him what Pacman wants to do to his dad, Flash Harris?
No.
Now, what are you eating out of your hand there, you pigeon? What the fuck you doing over there? Now you muted yourself, idiot.
No,
I muted myself. I muted myself. I had to hide my face from giggling.
I was doing the thing, you know.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I muted myself.
Hey.
Oh, God. I feel bad that your parents listen to this and I poke all this fun at you and shit. I know they enjoy it, though.
They love every second of it.
Yeah. Did your mom like the photo?
Oh, my God. I showed it to her, and then she called my dad into the room, and they were both fucking crying laughing.
The moment I saw that photo, I'm like, I can make it better. Right? But the only difference is I was smiling in mine, so, I mean.
Yeah, I look very confused, like, standing behind Dan Aykroyd in that picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah. You're like, what's a blues brother? Jesus Christ. Nubby, what else happened to CSW, brother?
So after the segment, it went into the 6-man tag, which was the brass, Jax Johnson or Team Sexy, Mariah Matthews and Jax Johnson, Eric Schultz against Marche Rocket, Moondog Murray, and Joey Mayberry. Team Marche won the match. I'm pretty sure TJ was not happy.
How's Marche doing, by the way?
He seems to be doing okay.
I didn't know if that loss to Rico, messed him up at all.
No, it seemed like he was focused because he was able to help get the win. So,
gotcha. Just as a side note, did you guys have any conversations at all about you giving Max the opportunity to defend his RPW tag title?
We actually, it was Marche's idea from the start.
Gotcha.
They didn't want the titles not to be defended because they're fighting champions, and then that's why Marche went and picked Max Sinister.
That's a lot of
everything was all approved.
A lot of confidence put into it, man. I just don't understand why Saint would try to question what you're doing.
Saint questions everything I do.
Yeah, hey, you got back at him though. You told him to shut up 3 times.
I did.
Yeah.
And you know what? Okay, we're on CSW, but since you brought that up,
we got time.
Isn't it kind of crazy that I'm only been GM 2 months, and Rocket Pro Wrestling was on WGN? Did any of that happen when Damian Saint was GM by himself?
Don't seem like it was.
No. Granted, there was an undeniable member on the show. Meh, I could have put anybody on there. But, come on, I'm co-GM, things are happening. You're welcome.
A mover and a shaker, bro.
Right. I still have to officially watch it, but hey, come on.
Yeah. Now I'm just curious on if there's going to be any repercussions for what Undeniable did to Koa's lady from last month. I haven't heard anything about any kind of fallout from that.
Well, because it happened during the match and there's no disqualifications, nothing can be done. But I'll say this, if Koa wants to go after Damian Saint, I'm looking the other way. Because Damian Saint got himself involved in a match that he did not belong in. And he helped handcuff Koa to the rope. So, eye for an eye. You play stupid games, win stupid prizes, brother.
Yeah.
You have something to say,
Yeah, I was
Travis
about
Steve?
to ask.
Travis
Travis Steve.
You know, Turtle, you're the general manager of Rocket Pro Wrestling. We expect more from you. We expect you to make this right. You know, it was unacceptable for what Undeniable did to Keelise. It was heinous. It was barbaric. It's disgusting. The fact that I had to sit there on commentary and watch this happen right next to the professor who said everything elegantly and perfectly and made a lot of sense. And the fact that it was during the match. And yeah, maybe I said that the match was over. Maybe I was wrong when I said that, but I still said it. So maybe it was right. Who knows? But if you're not going to do anything about it, maybe I will.
And scene.
Under advisement, Travis Steve.
I just, you know, like when I was watching the video, which, hey, a lot of downloads. It's awesome. You know, a lot of people saw what happened. I'm not gonna put that up there. Yeah, just I understand that. I understand why Steve was upset. I understand why Steve Red was upset. I get that they didn't like the fact that what was happening. But it's like Nubby, you just said. You know, it was during. Well, let me correct it. The bear hug was during the match.
Yeah.
The leg drops were post match. The leg drops were unnecessary. But yeah, I mean,
should I do something to Devin August? I mean, I can do something, but I think putting him in the 6-man tag is, what's the word I'm looking for? Acceptable. I mean, Cole was in the match, so he can get his revenge then.
Yeah, from my perspective, what I would have done was put Koa and him in a straight up one-on-one, but I understand why you did the 6-man because it removes the possibility of outside interference. If they're involved in the match, they can't be involved outside the match. So that's why I understand like why you made the match the way you did. I still question on if, you know, Gunner Brave and Shaq Jordan, Gunner Brave, that's the teammates, right?
Yeah.
I question if they even give a shit about the match. You know, it's not like granted they were there in the moment to help him out and you know through whatever was going on, how did it end? What caused this?
So
I'm now blinking. Gunner Brave went to go cash in,
and Undeniable interfered.
Okay.
So Gunner has the right to be pissed off at Undeniable.
Yeah.
Shaq Jordan, I guess he's just, I don't know if he's inserting himself into things that he doesn't need to be part of, but at the same time, he's doing the right thing. Mm-hmm. That when others aren't, like you keep on saying that people are standing back doing nothing. Well, Shaq Jordan's stepping up. Maybe he listens to the podcast and listening to what you say.
Shaq's the man. Yeah, and we've seen him come to the aid of like Stone and all that stuff. He's been involved in the undeniable situations countless times. So I guess I can understand, like maybe he wants a little bit of retribution from them, but Coa's going in for a personal vendetta to where these two guys, who knows if they even really care, you know, as much going into it. Like, I don't see them, you know, giving their bodies to make sure that Koa comes out on top. I think they're just more like, I'm going to beat the shit out of this guy. Oh, Gunner Brave. This guy cost me an opportunity to cash in. I'm going to get my retribution. Shaq Jordan, honestly, he's in the match with two guys who I think are more focused about the title Stone is holding than they are about getting their hands on Undeniable. But like I said, I understand the 6-man tag because you're taking away the outside interference as much as possible by keeping them in the ring. Now, as far as J-Beck and Saint, if they're going to be outside, if they're going to be at ringside or not, I don't know. That would probably be something. Perfect example. You know it better than anyone else that when you have people outside, shit happens. You know, that's why you're a former champion, not a current champion. So I would look at something like that as, hey, is there a way to remove outside interference from the match? But
I think I'm doing that in a way. Yeah.
Yes.
JPAC will most likely be out there. He is a licensed manager.
Yeah.
That's fine. I could still ban him if I want to, but I don't want to overstep things. Managers are there. And he's too much of a pussy anyway to get involved too much, so it's fine.
I'm going to call bullshit on that, though. I think you want him out there to interfere, so it gives you a reason to punch him in the mouth.
Maybe. but at the same time, I can't really I can't put my hands on him unless he physically provokes me.
That's right.
I already gave him the receipt. The Thin Mints. So we're good.
Now here's the other X factor. There's gonna be Thin Mints in the lobby being sold at St. Joe's Park by the Girl Scouts. Do you think he's gonna be do you think he's gonna have his mind into this match, or is he gonna be focused more on going out to the merch tables and getting himself a couple boxes for the road?
Who knows? That could be a thing.
Yeah, I remember when Thin Mints were $2 a box. Now they're like $6?
7.
7.
Are they 7?
Holy
I think
shit!
they're 7 now.
Oh God, Girl Scouts could fuck themselves. $7 for a box,
and they're
of cookies?
small as hell. Are
you? There's no way they're fucking $7.
They're 6 or 7, one of the two. I can't remember.
Either way, that's a horrible fucking number to sell cookies at. That is bullshit.
Inflation.
that's beyond inflation. That's greed.
They're inflating the cost and deflating the product.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited to see what happens with the Rocket Pro match card. I think we're talking about is it next week? Did we talk about Rocket Pro?
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Shamrock Showdown is next Saturday.
Because we saw a couple. We saw a couple matches that are already booked. We know the 6-man tag. We know the RPW tag titles. We know the RPW championship and everything. Also,
Youth Gone Wild versus Joseph Von Jaeger and a mystery opponent or mystery partner.
Yeah, what's that about?
That's a Damian St. Call.
Mm-hmm.
And it just proves my point that he's the one behind Youth Gone Wild.
Who's picking
doing what they do?
It was somebody that offered to be in Von Jaeger's corner.
Oh, so there is already
Yeah.
We all know who it is then.
It's me. I'm coming. No, just kidding.
It's not. No, come on now. We know it's Rion. Come on now. That dude praised fucking Jaeger the last couple fucking shows that Jaeger was brought up. We know it's Rion.
And the thing is, I don't know. No one has told me anything. Saint don't talk to me. He doesn't answer my phone calls. I still want to know why he did what he did at Cupid's Carnage, but it's fine. Talk to me in my office. It's fine. I don't care.
He's... I have all the respect in the world for the guy on certain things, but there are certain things he's doing that's really questioning, the kind of person he is. As a promoter, solid fucking dude.
Oh, and I've always praised him on that.
Yeah.
I always have.
As a booker, about 75% of the shit he does is awesome. But then, there's moments that you can see him given undeniable, unearned opportunities. And it's just unfortunate because it's like, you give these guys title opportunities and shit like that and they can't deliver on it. And you give them briefcase opportunities, even when it's 2 undeniable guys in a 3-man match and they still can't come up with the victory. It's just at a point, it's like, maybe you gotta cut your losses and figure out that this group just isn't working. I mean, granted, we don't know what's going to happen between Michaels and Stone, but it's interesting. Has there been a stipulation for that match announced yet?
No.
If
there even is one.
If there's one, yeah.
I can make one right now if I want to.
It's just that Saint's going to be out there in the corner of Michaels. And like I said, man, as much as I respect some aspects of Saint's life, I question if he's, going to be able to stay out of the title match.
He won't.
No.
And that's the problem. That's my problem this whole time. GM should not be getting involved the way he gets involved.
Yeah, and how the hell did Youth Gone Wild get a title match after all the bullshit they've been fucking doing?
Oh, I don't
Not
think they got a title match.
a title match, a tag match. How did they get a tag match after all the bullshit that they've been doing?
Well, unfortunately, they are a member of the Rocket Pro roster. That is known fact. I'm not giving them a title shot after what they've been doing.
Yeah.
And that's why I was able to secure the tag match that I created. So.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. That's enough about Rocket Pro. That's all next week. We'll talk about that next week. Let's get through CSW.
Yeah. Let's get CSW still. Yeah. So a video showed up. It was the ending of the tag match, or a clip of the tag match at Freelance, where it was GPA and Laney against Sierra and Avalon. And it seems as if Avalon may have started the injury onto Laney after he, I guess, razor edged her, outsider edge, whatever we call it, into the crowd. And then the next night, she hurt her arm. But it might have been hurt already. She hurt it more. So she could not compete in this tag match. So GPA had to get another partner. And it ended up being Craig Mitchell. You're muted.
Hey, I remember that name from earlier.
I muted myself. I muted myself.
This match was awesome, and yeah, I'm a big fan of Craig Mitchell. Known him forever. Great to see him, even though he's on the enemy side of things. But I don't know, Freelance is really the enemy right now. It could just be about who's the best couple at this point. Although GPA and Craig make a good couple. Sorry, Craig had to.
Yeah, adorable.
Yeah.
Who picked up the win in that tag match?
It would be Avalon and Sierra.
Oh wow, nice.
So I guess it was tit for tat, if you will, without Laney, obviously. But then after the match, both Craig and GPA tagged them, so we know this thing is not over. And then to be saved by Jack Moody and Mateo Valentine, only for Moody and Mateo to beat up Avalon and Sierra.
Yeah, I had to see that coming. Mateo has kind of been on a mean streak lately. So,
as he would put it, he's turning cunty.
Well, I'm not saying that because I'm not British.
Well, I didn't want.
And my mother raised me right.
Yeah, well.
My mom is not here. My mom doesn't listen to this show. But if I said that right now, she would pop me in the mouth somehow. Like I would have jaw pain just randomly by saying that "see you next Tuesday" word. And no, I'm not going to tell my mother to fuck herself because she doesn't listen to this show. She bought me the equipment I have in order to do this show, so she can never listen for all I care. Without her, I wouldn't be able to start this up the way I would like to. So, love you, Mom. Thank you.
All right. So,
real quick,
yeah.
does your mom listen to the show?
No. I would have to really teach her how to work the Podbean and everything else.
Yeah, I gotcha. No, it's fine.
She'd forget. She'd forget the next day.
I think Pacman has something to say to your mother, though.
Has she listened to at least one episode?
Technically, she has, because remember, on live streams, she was sitting across from me at the breakfast table.
You should have said no. You should have said no, because I would love to have seen how he would have went about that. I would have seen if he was, which way he was going to go about that.
Well, she's good then.
Yeah.
Well, you know who? Well, actually, no, I can't say that Betty Cena doesn't listen because she's been listening.
That's right. That's right. We've been listening
to
this shit too. So, yeah. What's she gonna do? Packing groceries? I'm assuming.
She's making lunch for tomorrow, I think, or putting the chicken away.
Ooh, rotisserie chicken?
No, it's just chicken from Jewel.
Oh,
it is Cheap Chicken Monday.
It is cheap chicken. See, Pacman knows all about the Cheap Chicken Monday.
I know the lore of Cheap Chicken Monday.
Man, you're cheap chicken.
Yeah.
All right, CSW, what we got?
Speaking of cheap chicken, TJ Steele came out and announced that the next match would be a number one contender match for the some title. I didn't write that title, that part down. It's got to be for the Metro Division, maybe, or maybe the World. I don't know, for a title. It was Axel Rico versus Warhorse. Warhorse got the win via submission, pass out kind of thing.
Was it clean?
It was clean.
Ooh, solid. Okay, good for him.
Yep. Then there was a video of Missa Kate trying to get some answers on who attacked her back in November, and there seems to be boots that are in question and whose boots they are. So she went up to Lily Pascadita to find out because those boots had a certain Latino on them, if you will, and she wanted to find out who the Latino owner of the boots. And while she was kind of hesitant at first, but said it was Iniestra this whole time.
Interesting.
Then we had Maggie Lee and Missa Kate taking on Sky Blue and Heather Reckless. In the middle of the match, when we thought Missa Kate and Maggie Lee were about to win, Iniestra comes out, pulls the referee. And there was a whole lot of mess, and Missa Kate went to chase Iniestra, which left Maggie Lee all by herself, and when she actually kicked out of a chair shot. So she's a tough chick. But right. Sky Blue and Heather got the win. It was just a little too much for Maggie Lee.
Well, I mean, Sky Blue alone will fucking tear through anybody, especially with the new attitude she has.
Yeah. She definitely has an attitude problem.
Oh, she's gonna have an attitude problem since she started unfriending fucking super fans.
True. You might say she's in her attitude era. I'm gonna go back to being muted.
Right. I'd rather hear that fucking plastic bag.
Then a video showed up after that match where Lycan was trying to find a new partner because Steve Bobs was attacked.
When you keep saying these videos, are you talking? Is there a Titantron of CSW people are watching these at?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if this was like IWTV only or however it worked, but okay.
No.
Gotcha.
Conan Lycan looking for a partner, and he actually went up to Axel Rico and Marche asking if they would be his partner. Well, they both declined because they don't trust him still.
Yeah.
They feel bad, but at the same time, there's the trust factor.
Ooh, they're getting that Jey Uso treatment.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
Then we had... Okay, so obviously Warhorse and Axel Rico was for the world title number one contendership because I wrote this one down. Gringo Loco and Quintero and Hollister was for number one contendership for the Metro title.
Okay.
And Quintero defeated Gringo Loco and Hollister in one of probably a nice, fun match to watch. Nice and fun.
Nice and fun. Excellent.
Yeah.
Great way to explain a wrestling match. How was it? It was nice and fun.
Yeah. Well, the way you said it sounded better.
Yeah.
You are travesty. You are travesty.
You are travesty.
Yeah. I am
All
Job.
right. You are Job.
I am Job.
And then we had Shelly Benson retaining her women's title over Mia Moore, or Mila. I don't know anymore. Then
what is it? Is it MILA?
MILA, yeah.
Yeah, you if you take both of what you just said and put them together, you get the word. It's Mila.
Mila. Okay, got it.
Yeah, Mila Moore.
Mila Moore, got it. You're better than me.
I'm not better than you. I just know names.
Huh.
Mila.
You just don't remember names.
I just don't remember names, but I know how to say names if you spell them for me. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Then after that match, Amina Belmont came out and attacked Shelly. So she's, I guess, proclaiming her to be next in line for the title shot. So I guess we'll see if that'll happen.
You know, if you want to be in the title picture, you have to make an impact. So I can't fault her for doing that. Good for her.
Oh. Then the main event happened. Lycan came out first by himself with a trash can. So he wasn't by himself. He had a trash can. I guess that was going to be his partner. And then the Haykeepers come out, and in the middle of the announcement by Wade.
I don't want you to say who his, because he did have a partner, right?
It was supposed to be Steve Oz.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Never mind. Okay.
But he brought out a trash can because he still couldn't find a partner.
Does he eventually have a partner? Because I would like to try to take a guess on who it is before you say it.
Yes.
Okay.
So the Haykeepers came out, and as they were being announced, Lycan throws the trash can at Boucher. There's a clip of that out there. There's a clip out there for that. It was kind of funny. When we were watching it in back, we just started laughing our asses off. And then I was laughing so much that I forgot to ring the bell at first. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta ring the bell. Alright, so a partner did eventually come out. Not too long after that. Who was it?
Okay. So Haykeepers. I'm gonna go Decipher.
No.
Moondog Murray.
No.
Axel Rico. Change his mind. Damn it.
No.
We got Pacman.
Is it somebody that's currently on the roster?
Yes.
Hades.
No.
Damn it. Mulligan.
No.
Anthony.
No.
Marco Anthony. No.
No.
Avalon.
No.
Marche said no.
She doesn't know. Steve.
Well, you're half right.
Am I half? See red?
No. You had the Steve part.
Steve Boz came back.
Yes.
Oh, he did come out? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He came out and helped clean house a bit, and then TJ Steele came out and said he wanted to help out Boz by making the match a no disqualification match. But it only helped the Haykeepers at the time, and that was more of a distraction for the Haykeepers to get the upper hand on Lycan and Boz. So you can't trust family. But in the end, it was Lycan and Boz getting the win.
Good for them. Low retribution for Lycan. Good for him.
Mm. Warhorse came out, talked some trash, and then that was about it. So that was CSW Hearts on Fire.
Cool. Pacman, what you got for IPW, brother?
IPW, we have the Medallion Tournament. So if you remember, back in December, that rhymed a little bit, Nick Diamond cashed in his last opportunity on Kid Lat inside a steel cage and became the junior heavyweight champion. So the medallion is now vacant. So there will be a 16-man tournament to determine the new medallion holder. Now, for those who are unfamiliar, the medallion...
Which is who the hell I am.
I get it.
There we go.
For those unaware, no. So with the medallion, the person that has the medallion has an opportunity at any championship within IPW. I believe except the league championship.
You are correct, Mundo.
All right. And if they do cash in successfully, they will get a second opportunity at a cash-in. But if their cash-in is unsuccessful, the medallion becomes vacant again.
Yep.
Nubby, how long have you been involved with IPW?
Officially as a wrestler, I'd say 2 years.
Right, how many of these medallion tournaments have they had?
They've had 2 since I've been there, maybe? No, 3. They've had 3.
Okay.
This will be 4.
So in the 3 that they've had, has there ever been a point where somebody didn't successfully win both?
No.
So track records for pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Sorry, Pacman. I just wanted to kind of see if there was a moment where like somebody tried to cash in and failed and stuff like that. So, but clearly, 100% success rate for medallion champions. Because I know it was Mercer and Diamond, but who was the other one?
E.J. Swanson?
Swanson.
No. Actually, Joey Dalton won that one, the tournament. But he wrestled E.J. Swanson in a match where the medallion was put on the line.
Oh, gotcha. So, Mercer, Dalton, then E.J. Swanson, and then, okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yep.
Just curious. All right, go ahead, Pacman. Sorry about that.
So the first side of brackets has J.R. Lindsay going up.
Hold on. You didn't say when this was.
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
at, and
February
you fucking knew? What the hell, baby? All fun week.
February 25th at the VFW Hall, Post 311 in Richmond Park, 22-341 Governor's Highway. General admission is $15. Kids 10 and under is $10. Doors open at 1, show starts at 2. We have in the first round of brackets, J.R. Lindsay versus Christian Torrejon, who is a referee, but if you remember, did wrestle last year. We also have Corey McHenry versus Coda Colmilo. We also have E.J. Swanson going up against Adonis Allen, and Jay Thunder, who will be facing Gustavo. And that is the one side of the bracket. Now the other side of the bracket is very, very interesting because it has Creezo Lions taking on Dizzle Tracks. Wade Evans of the Jerk Horses going up against James Hurley. Rockin' Rivera will go up against Kidlet. And Turtle, you'll be facing Shaq Jordan. In addition to the medallion tournament, we also have the IPW Second City Championship on the line, as D'Angelo Steele will defend it against Joey Dalton, who has been chasing D'Angelo for Rachel for quite a long time. So Joey's finally going to get his chance. Again, that is IPW, the medallion tournament, the first show of 2024. Which will take place this Sunday at the VFW Hall, 22-341 Governor's Highway in Richmond Park. Doors open at 1, show starts at 2. General admission is $15, and kids 10 and under are just $10.
So does that mean we're only going to have to deal with one workhorse on Sunday?
I feel like they'll be around the corner with Plank.
Nubby, if you win, what 2 titles would you want to go for?
Well, if I had it my way, I'd go for the league title, but obviously I can't.
Yeah.
So, I think the Second City title, definitely. I mean, who wouldn't want the Rachel, as he calls it?
Well, I mean, hey, a trios title match? I mean, that would be pretty solid, right?
I mean, I do have a couple friends that I can be trios champions with.
Right? Because in retrospect, because if you cash in for the trios titles and you win, you can hand pick your 2 partners.
I can, yeah. Well, I'll have my partners with me ahead of time.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not going to be like a self-appointed by IPW on who your partners will be. You say, hey, guys, let's go fucking do this. You know?
Right.
Because, I mean, come on. Could you imagine a Turtle, Muggsy James, Joey Dalton trios champions?
That would be solid.
Right? Okay, SCW Love and War is this Saturday out at Shaban Civic Center at 180 West 1st South Street in Shabans, Illinois. High Voltage starts up at 6 p.m. Main show starts at 7. This month we're only going to have 3 matches for High Voltage. Turtle, you're going to go 1-on-1 with KJ Carter. Okay.
Never heard of him.
When you see him, you'll know exactly who it is. He has wrestled at High Voltage before, and I believe, I'll have to double check. I believe he might be a POW guy. I believe.
I know who it is.
Solid dude. It'll be a good match. It'll be, yeah, I know. Never heard of her. Gotcha. Solid. Yeah, I think it's a solid match, to really get you back on your feet and get you pushing towards the future. Apex will be going 1-on-1 with Johnny Chaos, and Freiburg will be putting the High Voltage title on the line against Omar, the Last Vanguard. God?
They heard that.
Well, somebody likes the match card. Good for that.
So Omar gets his title shot, huh?
Omar will get his title shot, yeah.
Well,
okay
good for him.
Are you okay with that? You okay with
I have
Omar,
no
the Last
choice.
Vanguard? Right.
I have no choice now, do I? I mean, yeah.
That's right, you don't.
I mean, could have put me in, give me a rematch, but that's fine.
Give you another rematch? You selfish son of a bitch.
I mean, I was screwed, but hey.
You were screwed out of your title. I know. Well, we gotta.
You couldn't do anything about it then, but you can now, but that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I know it's fine. It's fine, dude. We gotta go back to the way that things were, man. You just gotta work your way back towards it. That's all it is. Why don't you just appreciate the title run you had? Just move on. We'll be fine. Jesus Christ. Weren't you the one that went on the Power Hour and said that you were better than High Voltage anyways?
I didn't say that.
Right? Like you should be on bigger and better things.
I didn't say that.
Would you rather me cancel your match with KJ Carter and hope for the best that Flat Top books you on the main card? Would you rather me do that? Would that make you happier, Nubby?
It's fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're good. We're fine. Everything is good.
We are good. We're good.
Shut up. Shut up, Pacman.
I was muted.
I felt like you were going to say something. Your face just oozes stupid comment.
Well, no, that's actually just some acne that I'm trying to take care of. So it's probably from the acne. I'm going to go back to being muted.
Miles Mercer will put his SCW Genesis Championship on the line against the Cobra. Benny Vargas and Apex will team up to take on Matt Dwar and Acid Jazz. DJ Price challenged Logan Steele to a $100,000 body slam match, and we'll see that happen at Love and War.
I want to know where he got $100,000.
I would love to fucking know where he got $100,000. I don't know what the fuck he's doing right in life, but I'm hoping he stole it from the Sheik.
Or Super Bowl parlays.
Shut the fuck up, Pacman. But yes, maybe. Well, no, because this was all before the Super Bowl happened.
Yeah, he had the money then.
He had the money before Super Bowl happened.
NFL playoff parlays.
Shut up, Pacman. And Scott Spade, cashing in his number one contendership for the title against James Creed. I got to work with Flat Top so I can make sure I get a full match card for our shows. But at least he got me something. There are more matches to be set. And obviously check out the Southland Championship Wrestling Facebook page to see the other matches that will be released and announced. And hopefully my new boss will give me my information and adequate time. I want to go chase down his old ass. So,
do you love your new boss very much? Or is that a work in progress?
I got nothing against Flat Top. Never did. He's a kind man. And to use the stupid joke everyone else does, the most level-headed man I know. I just don't know. I've seen a lot of people come into power and it goes to their head. We've seen it with Keist, I saw it with Sentinel. We see it with Damian Saint. We saw it with, it's just people tend to allow, the power of the position to get the best of them. I don't see that happening with Flat Top, but at the same time, who knows what he's able to do against like Sabotage? Because clearly, they're not going to be happy with the outcome of, last month and everything. So all I know is that if something was to happen to him, I'm just going to sit at my commentating table and do my notes and just, hope for the best.
And it's what you do.
That's all I can do. There's nothing else I could do besides that.
True.
Just a quick follow-up. In March 23rd, SCW will be putting on a memorial show, partnering up with Chicago Style Wrestling and Power Entertainment to bring you the Mr. Bill Robinette. I don't know if I pronounced it Robinet. I don't know. Well, it's Mr. Bill because Pacman told me Big Bill last time.
But I did. But okay, you know what?
The Mr. Bill Memorial Show will be happening on March 23rd at the Majestic in Kankakee. No matches have been posted or announced as of yet, but they have mentioned a lot of people showing up. Obviously, Nightbreed will be in attendance, Balthazar and Abaddon. Marche Rocket also scheduled to be there. We're going to see, obviously, a lot of the old Windy City alum.
You can't say that. Like it's good.
I have confirmed.
I get that.
I have confirmed I'm allowed to say Windy City alum. I am not allowed to say anything other than Windy City alum. So when we talk about here, we could say Windy City alum. We cannot say anything other than Windy City alum. As long as
because we're a podcast and we can do what the fuck we want.
100% do what the fuck we want, 100%. 100%.
We can say Sam DeCero's Windy City Pro Wrestling.
I will not say that. I was asked not to. I was asked not to, and I respect the wishes of not doing so. Windy City alum.
What's that guy gonna do? Sue me? I got nothing to sue for.
I don't know.
Here,
I don't
have a notepad, buddy. Or actually, take these Lay's stacks. Maybe not this one, because I don't eat these. I'll get my ass beat if I eat those.
A lot of the Brotherhood is expected to be in attendance. I believe Acid Jazz is expected to be there. Mm-hmm. Willie the Bomb Richardson expected to be there. Just Iron Mike Sampson, which I remember last time I saw him was probably Primetime Wrestling. So, but yeah, so there's a lot of announcements that have been coming forward. They've been releasing who's going to be there and everything over the course of, I think, like the past month, and they're going to continue to do so until March 23rd. I'm thinking about doing something special for it. I'm not quite sure what I want to do or if we even do anything. But I would like to do something as far as like a promotion for JFW for them. It's like maybe interviewing some people. Who knows? I don't know. I already got a lot of shit on my plate, and I fear if I add any more, I'm going to lose my mind. But
we can't do any watch-alongs. That's for sure.
No. Well, I want to do it before the show to promote the show. So,
well, like we can't do any matches that the people are in. We can't do that apparently. That's also
we can't watch.
He got that. He got
Windy
that.
City shows.
We can't watch that.
No, you can't watch that stuff. You have to notify whoever owns that they're out there in the world and shit.
You know the guy that owns the name apparently, but doesn't run in Chicago. He runs in St. Charles.
Yeah,
I don't. Chicago.
I don't understand why somebody like that is even involved in the business, because the whole point of this business is to help build each other up and promote each other and all that shit. And the fact that he is being so petty over a memorial show for a guy that was the voice of that company back then, it's fucked up.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know the guy personally. I have nothing personally against the guy, but I've seen the post about that he's made about, if you see any any video from that I rightfully own, you need to let me know so we can notify YouTube and have it torn down. I was like, dude, fuck yourself. And it's so fucking shitty. Like,
The dude's an ass. So I remember way back, back when I was on the message boards, got called a keyboard warrior for whatever reason. Well, the biggest keyboard warrior was that motherfucker, even though he kind of put me over a little bit, but that's just because he's an ass, and I was a stupid kid. I was allowed to say whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that dude was a worker and talking more shit than any fan was doing. And he thinks he's somebody. And I officially met him once. He actually borrowed or rented our guardrails at Elite Pro.
Oh, nice.
I helped him put them in the truck one day. Well, I think I was there for practice, and Mike was, helping him do it, and I just helped him do it, put them in the truck, and I kind of pulled Mike to the side. I'm like, I know that guy. He might know me, but I'm not saying who I am. And that guy is a fucking douche, and he's a major ass. And the way he is acting right now about this thing is he's petty and uptight. Enjoy running shows where you're only getting 30 people in a big gym. Idiot.
Yeah. It's a stupid situation, and the fact that the guy wants to be like that, it's petty, it's garbage. I don't know. All I know is that I asked flat out, how should I refer to this show? And I was straight up told, Windy City alum. As long as you say that, we'll be fine. And I was like, cool. So,
Windy City later.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Give me my chew in. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. I said the right thing.
You did. I'm not going to fault you for what you said. You're entitled to say what you want. You're totally okay. I was requested to call it Windy City alum. And they did it for two reasons. And I understand, well, I guess the one big reason they told me to refer to it that way, which I understand completely, because they don't want it to sound like it's a show through that company.
Well, yeah, right.
That's the big thing. He's like, if you talk about it, refer to it as Windy City alum, but make note that it's an SCW show. It's not that show's company. It's not a memorial show put on by that company. That's why, they want to refer to it as Windy City alum. That way they don't have a mass confusion that this memorial show is being put on by a piece of shit up north.
Right. No affiliation whatsoever.
No.
I said it the way I said it because it's actually a fact.
That's right. Plus you're Nubby. Do what you want.
You are Nubby.
Yeah, you went primetime pimp there for a minute.
Yeah.
The primest of pimps.
So if it doesn't, if I do piss off SCW, I apologize.
Yeah,
but it is a fact.
Yes.
Sam DeCero owned
the
name at one point.
100% you did. Well, we got a little bit of time. Pacman, you want to talk about anything?
Lovely Intoxicated Podcast is coming back this weekend.
Shut up. I didn't ask you to promote your shit. I asked you if there's anything you wanted to talk about.
That was one of the things I wanted to talk about.
I don't care. We're not doing promoting shit right now.
Okay, then outside of that, no. That is coming back.
All right. What's going on the LIM?
So we had the Lovely Intoxicated Podcast coming back this weekend, and we have a very special guest, Rocket Pro Wrestling co-owner, Bill Shelley. We're going to be talking with him about the origins of Rocket Pro, as well as get a behind-the-scenes take of what goes into putting together Rocket Pro shows. For those who have been there, you've seen the value of production and what is put into making that arena look so good. So we're going to dive...
By value, you mean quality.
The quality,
okay.
Right.
I don't want people to get confused with finances.
Right, no. So we'll be discussing that. We'll also have the debut of our newest panelist, Maximus Orion, who will become a regular contributor to the lovely intoxicated panel of drunkards. I think he'll be sober, though. And we'll preview the Shamrock Showdown card. So you're not going to want to miss that show. It'll be coming out this week.
Nubby going to be on it?
I am waiting for Nubby to see if he is going to be on it.
I might be there.
He might go on to that.
I mean,
it
just makes total sense being, co-general manager of Rocket Pro Wrestling and also being an LIM member. You would think that he would have a seat at the table.
So
my seat's there. It's just
he does have a seat.
My presence may or may not be there.
Is it covered in like wooden shavings that you refer to as bedding?
Not quite. Wait, which one of us?
Get it, turtles. Get it? Come on now. Yeah, turtles.
I get it. It took me a second. It went, over
even
my...
Even though I don't think you have wooden shaving as bedding for turtles, but whatever.
No, I don't. But
I think it's more gerbils.
And I guess this goes for any member of LIM who has been inducted as a full-time member. Any member of LIM is welcome on any episode of the show or anything that we do.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Awesome. When's that being released? Saturday?
Probably Sunday.
Sunday? What's going on the Power Hour this week?
We have, hold on, I'm trying to remember the name of our guest.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't have it.
I know who it is.
No, I want Pacman to do it.
It is
I want to sit in silence until we do it.
It's Nate Grimm.
Who?
Nate Grimm. He's an international star who will be coming to us from China. Yes.
Yeah. Were you going to say China?
He's actually from China.
It says China on the thing.
Okay. Steve was actually wrong. It was,
okay.
When he first announced it, it was actually
China. You don't hear a lot about wrestling in China. It's always Japan or Korea.
Mm-hmm. And actually, Nate was crash tested at one point and PCW. So he was from the Chicagoland area.
Awesome. I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but can you guys tell me a little bit about how the last week's show went with Hades on it? I heard it went pretty well.
It was great.
Yeah.
2 thumbs way up.
Yeah, just because you weren't there, Pacman?
I was not there. I was
Nobody
doing
was
a work
there.
thing.
It was just Steve and C-Red.
It was a classic Power Hour episode.
Yeah, I wonder if that was at the request of Hades.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Oh, Turtle, didn't you want to talk about Joey Mayberry?
I did.
You did. The situation there?
I do want to talk about it.
Was that talk about it on the show or talk about it off the show?
On the show, because it needs to be said.
Gotcha, go ahead.
So, it turns out that some piece of shit motherfucking asshole decided to steal Joey Mayberry's merch and throw it in the trash on Friday.
How much of it?
I don't know how much of it, but...
With T-shirts and shit?
Something like that, yeah. I just know it was some kind of merch. I mean, he recovered it, and so he didn't lose anything, I don't think.
Yeah, but still,
that's shitty.
I mean, I don't care what... I don't know if it's because you're a homophobe or what, or because you're just a piece of shit in general. I mean, if you're a homophobe, you're a piece of shit anyway. But really, what's the point of taking someone's stuff and throwing it in the garbage? Stealing is bad enough, but I think that's more of a fucking slap to the face that you're taking their stuff and throwing it in the garbage. Why?
Yeah.
Well, what's the point? What are you trying to prove?
That's fucked up.
And the joke's on them. Joke's on them because the camera caught it.
Also, so they did it.
They will be identified. And probably whatever happens is going to happen to them. I hope that they show it on social media because I want to know who it was.
I hope they do too because that's fucked up. It's like, See, and that's the thing too. Like, I don't know how much people realize shit or not. I mean, I'm sure, like the fans of independent wrestling knows, but like that merch is pre-purchased by the talent in order to sell it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not like the company is, making their merch for them to sell. Like, Mayberry had to buy that in order to sell it. So they're basically throwing away his money and trying to like establish a livelihood out of what he's doing.
Right.
I'm glad that they have footage of the person who did it. And yeah, if you're out there, don't fucking touch people's merch unless you plan on buying it. Like, that's just, I don't understand that.
Don't be a piece of shit.
Yeah, don't be a piece of shit.
Don't be a piece of shit.
Bad enough people, say the shit they do at wrestling shows, whatever. We can get over that, but you're taking someone's property.
Yeah.
And whether it's because you don't like the guy or not, I don't give a shit if you don't like him. I don't care if you have a personal vendetta with him because of something personal that's going on between you. That's their fucking money.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, yeah, if it was somebody, like, say I had something personal with somebody, I'd just go and kick them in the nuts and call it a day. I'm not going to go take their shit and throw it away. I'll tell someone not to buy their shit. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I will not fuck with people's money by throwing it away. Stealing it, throwing it away, whatever. That's just fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. If they, like I said, who knows why they did it. If they did it because they're homophobic, it's beyond fucked up. Adjust your values in life. Stop hating people for their fucking sexual preferences. Another thing I could think, depending on who it is and seeing the shows I've been to, if it was a person who doesn't have the capacity to understand what he did was wrong, they need to be monitored and watched a little bit better than it shows. Because there are certain people at shows, and I don't know the nicest way of saying it, so I'm not going to try to use a word for it. But there are certain people at shows who get way too involved, way too personally with shit that goes on, that they could tend to do something. And if that's the case, then whoever brings that person to the shows needs to keep a close eye on them. But if it's somebody who did it based on the fact that they don't like the sexual preference of a wrestler, fix yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Do better in life. But I am glad that he was able to get his merchandise back. At least that's a bonus. Hopefully it wasn't damaged to where he could still, sell it and everything. But yeah, that's messed up.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Pacman, you got anything?
That's it. I'm good.
Okay. Phil Shelley will be on the LIM podcast this coming weekend. What's the guy's name? Something Grimm?
Nate Grimm.
Nate Grimm will be on the Power Hour. Make sure you check that, part of Freaknet Studios. Make sure you do check that out on Steve Aaron's Power Hour YouTube channel. Obviously, Lovely Intoxicated Men are on the LIM podcast episode show on YouTube, whatever you guys call it. Is it LIM on YouTube or is it LIP on YouTube?
It's LIM because we also put our vlogs up there.
Gotcha.
And little bits and stuff.
Gotcha. So LIM on YouTube, Lovely Intoxicated Men on YouTube, Steve Aaron Power Hour on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube just by searching JFW Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and notification bell. You can listen to us the audio of our show on iTunes, Google Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, wherever. Just search it. And you can follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, just by searching JFW Podcast or Just Freaking Wrestling. That's all I got.
Oh, shout out to Cartoon Joe for his love of Hawaiian bread.
Yeah. Danny's not gonna like Cartoon.
Did we talk about Hawaiian bread?
Yeah, we did. You did. I listened.
Because he does that at church instead of normal
the communion stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I believe we can
ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travesty.
And I am Nubby, the Amazing Turtle, Cowabunga.
and I am the LIM champion. PX hashtag release the Double J cut.
And thank you for listening to another episode of Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.